Good day. This 43rd day, meaningful moments, 365 days. Zucchini. That was my meaningful moment. So about a little over a week ago, I think I was in the store and I was buying some vegetables and bought this zucchini and had great plans for it that day because I was going to make some zucchini loaf bread. I really had a taste for it. And as it is with life, different things kept coming up and I kept putting it off to the side, and I was going to come back to it, and then the next day was like, today I'm going to make it. But it didn't happen. And then the next day came by and it was towards the end of the day and I was like, oh man, I didn't get time to make it. Oh, I'm going to do it the next day. And so it was for like a while now. And I've been thinking just more about, what it was that kept pushing it back, even though I've had this hankering, like, I really want to have this zucchini bread. And suddenly today, it really stuck strong with me that, so unconsciously we have these kind of programs. And, I'm not one to say that routines aren't really helpful. I believe that routine is kind of a rhythm and a zen of life. But I do know that sometimes we program ourselves in a way where we're not being open to something shifting or changing or being a little bit out of our routine. So it was that this morning when I woke up and I thought about the zucchini, I thought to myself, wait a minute, I have a choice about this. I've been putting it off because somewhere in my mind it was saying like, oh, these are other things that are more important. And that's really what we do all the time. We kind of prioritize, or we place importance into something that makes other things kind of sit on the back seat. Even though this is something that like every day it's been on my mind. So, it must be important in some way because it keeps coming into my awareness that I really have a taste for this. And my body is feeling like it would feel really good, and there's even a little bit of joy tucked up inside of that thought, like, oh, I can make it, and oh, that first taste is going to be so good, and it's warm with just a little bit of butter. Oh, how would I love that? And sometimes we don't place enough importance into those kind of simple things that can be so powerful for our experience of just enjoying life. I mean, as simple as that, enjoying life. So today I made a decision that before I started all my work, and we can always fill up our day with all kinds of different things, that I was going to make the zucchini bread. And right after I'm off of this live call, I have zucchini bread here, I got some carrots here, and I'm going to make zucchini bread because there's joy in it. And it's a choice that we get to have with this joy that we create in our lives. I fully am aware that it's going to change up the day and that I will still be dealing with the effects of that choice and, moving things around, and maybe the day's going to go later, or who knows? I don't exactly really know. And that was the other kind of moment of meaningfulness, that I get the choice. I get to decide. I get to live with my choice and to embrace it. So maybe it does mean that later on I'll be doing some things that I would have completed earlier in the day. I don't know. But I do know that that openness to be in that moment, to be aware. And I'm thankful because of everything that brought me to this moment, to just take time and honor that joy that I feel with such a simple activity that I get to do, all with a zucchini. So whatever ways that, we come across these moments, I'm here and I'm just affirming that your joy is important. The choices you make are important. Where you bring your awareness to and where it emerges out of, like a zucchini, or whatever that might be for you, that's really the important piece. And so when we get out of our head get out of the programming. That's the place we really want to tap into. That's the place we want to be listening to. That's part of what I spoke about yesterday, about the wonder of it all. So whatever your meaningful zucchini moment is, I hope that you are able to pursue that with conviction, with courage, with honor, and the awareness that your joy and your life being created by you is your work for today. Blessings.